Hello and welcome to this episode of the Lion of Judah show. Today's topic is very interesting, and I think that no matter what religion you practice, you find this relatable because most people, in spite of their religion, are familiar with the story of the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden, and Adam and Eve. And the debate has been raging in some quarters about what God meant when he instructed about the tree in the middle of the forest, of the garden. When God said to Adam and his wife, "You can eat of every tree in this garden, but not of the tree in the center of the forest." What did God mean? Did he literally mean a tree and therefore a fruit, the fruit of that tree? Or was it a parable way of saying do not have sex? Because, a lot of people have gotten this a little bit mixed up, the same as me, because in my own little knowledge, I've wondered sometimes why, if one actually ate a literal fruit, which some people have said is an apple, I wonder why the apple bears the brunt for this sin anyways, because the Bible did not mention the apple. But if someone did eat an actual fruit literally, why was it that when they saw God strolling later that evening in the garden, they used their hands to cover their private parts? There's so much to wonder, to ponder, with regards to this story. But, I sent my correspondent out to get me, sample opinions here and there. And you'll find the responses of a lot of people either funny or insightful or curious, and all of that. Because I believe at the end of the day, opinions are always going to be split both ways about this particular topic. There are persons who believe that it was an actual fruit, that Adam and Eve ate, and that those who think, look, because the Bible speaks in parables sometimes, it could have been sex, because don't forget that Lucifer was the most beautiful being created by God, and women are attracted to looks. Lucifer was also very, very cunning. He was a playboy, if you will. And in today's context, a Yoruba Chimon, perhaps, who is, very tricky with his words, smooth, and could convince any woman.
Do I know you from Adam?
Madam, no, no matter even if you know us from Eve.
And so there are those who believe that, she must have slept with Lucifer and later on gone to teach her husband Adam what sex, the sweetness of sex. And people feel that that was the original sin. You know how today, to this day, most young ladies, after repeated warnings from their mothers, especially, do not have sex, do not have sex. And then the day they are deflowered, they come back home not wanting their parents to know. Even when nobody was there to see them actually have sex, there's this sense of guilt that stays with them for a while before they get used to it and, just continue to live their lives. And people, I too believe that. And I may be wrong. I stand to be corrected. Perhaps that is also part of the reason for this discourse. Was it, but what do you think? I want to know your thoughts. Was it a literal fruit that Eve ate with Lucifer, or was it sex they had? Listen to the opinions of some Nigerians and then leave your own opinions in the comments section. I'm interested in knowing what you think about this. Do not forget once more to subscribe to my channel, click like and share our content. Thank you.
So, sex or fruit?
Sex.
Why?
Because if it was fruit, they wouldn't have said forbidden fruit. Because I don't know any fruit that is forbidden. It has to be sex. Yeah.
Marriage counseling will tell you that it's sex. They will tell you the reason why you shouldn't do some things you do. Because once you even attempt doing them, your eyes will open to some things you are not supposed to be exposed to. You understand? So when your eyes is being exposed to it, it can drag you to an aspect that you don't even plan or even dream to go.
Sex or fruit?
Fruit.
Why?
Because it said don't eat from the forbidden fruit. So that should be fruit. And the fruit should be apple.
The fruit should be apple.
God. Because I think it's apple.
You think it's apple?
Yeah, I just think it's
The
apple.
Bible mentioned apple.
They did not mention it, but I just know it's apple. Any idea in apple?
To me, the Bible said it's fruits. So it's food. It's fruits.
Strictly sex, not fruit. They have sex.
Sex or fruit?
Sex.
Why do you think it's sex?
Because it's, before, I think the sex is the seed. If you're not married with your partner, sex is
Yeah, you for talk and since now.
that is forbidden. That's what they're telling you. Don't fornicate. So I just think sex is sex.
Me, I would believe that is a fruit.
Why do you think it's a fruit?
Because God said to them, you can eat of all the trees except one. So that's why I strongly believe that is what they did. They ate the forbidden fruit.
Bible described it as fruit. So it was after they ate the fruit before their eyes were open to sex. So it's just a sex.
So it's fruit.
Point of view, I think it was the fruit, because from the beginning God created these two persons, and the whole everything that was found in Adam was a special one, knowing fully well that it was created for a purpose, as in from the maker. Okay, for example, now what an iPhone 12 can do, Nokia 1200 will not do.
Oh God of mercy.
So the person who really made the iPhone, he knows the capability of that phone. So God knew very well that these people, Adam, from the beginning, Adam had penis, Eve had vagina. Then from my own point of view, I don't think it was sex.
Whoever gave you this idea?
It's sex. Why I say sex? The organ. You understand? Now, you can't leave guys and a lady inside the bedroom, let them stay together with nakedness. It can't be possible. So why say it cannot be possible? Except the guy is not interested. You see, a man organ is so very sharp.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up.
Sharp.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
So no man that see a nakedness of a woman that will say that is not going to do anything is a lie. The person is lying.
You are a liar.